I want to talk about the 10-year anniversary that is now StarCraft. Happy birthday, StarCraft. I'll never forget going to the store. I went to Walmart, my local Walmart, and I picked up a copy of Wings of Liberty. Now, I had, at this point in time, did not own any PC games. I might have actually owned a couple, like on my actual computer, but I never went out and bought a PC game. I always was a console kind of gamer. And so I was looking, when I was going to college, my first year of college, I was looking for a game to play. And when StarCraft 2 was announced and all of that, I thought about buying Diablo. I thought of getting into World of Warcraft. I thought of getting into a number of these other titles. StarCraft really drew my attention, though, because of the rating that it got from watching on, I believe it was IGN and from other, sources. And then that was number one, but number two was it was real-time strategy, and I never really tried one in a major way. And so I decided to take the leap of faith with Wings of Liberty, and I did, and I never looked back after that point. It was a game that I absolutely loved from the very beginning, thought it was an incredible, incredible title that had so much potential moving forward. And then after it came out, I had played it for, the story, and then, of course, the multiplayer, and then when Heart of the Swarm came out, I bought that, and then, of course, Legacy of the Void as well. And it has been an incredible 10 years, should say, maybe like 9.5 years for me, of StarCraft and, StarCraft 2 in particular. I absolutely love this title. It's been incredible. It kept me out of a ton of trouble, guys, in college, because I would just play with my friends online instead of going to a bunch of parties and stuff. Look, at the end of the day, it was such a great experience for me as an individual. I just thought it was a lot of fun. There was a learning curve to it, which I had to I bought the strategy guide so I could kind of learn more and more about this title and about, what it was all about. Played the story. Didn't really like the story that much. It was kind of a cheesy story, but I liked kind of, some of the concepts. But all in all, the multiplayer is what you're there for, even some of the co-op and things of that nature. And just playing game after game was just, it was a beautiful thing, guys. I have absolutely loved StarCraft 2 from its beginnings to now. And I'm excited about the next 10 years. Could that be StarCraft 3? Well, I'm hoping that I hope we get a StarCraft 3, guys, to continue what I loved so much with StarCraft 2. I'm hoping that we get that same kind of, that feeling like there's more to this world. There's more to this legacy of StarCraft. And so 10 years, guys, that's a long time, man. I mean, it's a long time if you think about it, that this game's been around and has just been absolutely incredible. A game that, from an esports perspective, to just, people just playing the game on a consistent basis, it is something special that I think has brought so many people together and has just absolutely been one of the staples in gaming and esports, ever since it pretty much came out. And that's saying something. That really is. There's something very special with StarCraft 2 in particular. And I'll never say, I will always say, guys, that it is the real-time strategy of our time. And I just want to see a continuation of it, man. Because a lot of the other games that I love, that being like Gears of War and Call of Duty, we're getting continuations of those games on a consistent basis. StarCraft's the one that doesn't get a lot of continuations. They update and do things of that nature, and the game still holds up very well to this day, as it did back 9.5, 10 years ago. It's a beautiful thing, how well it is kind of held up throughout the course of time. But I'm ready for the next 10 years, man, of StarCraft. I really am. I'm excited about it. There's a lot of questions here, a lot of things that I would love to see and experience again with StarCraft moving forward. Just kind of reminiscing about it, guys, about the past. It's really cool. I mean, it was such a great game. And if you guys haven't ever tried StarCraft 2, now's the best time. Free to play. Play Wings of Liberty for free and get a taste of what it's all about, man. It really has held up to this day. And there's no debate about it in my personal opinion. But I'm excited about the next 10 years. Hopefully it's a StarCraft 3 or like a StarCraft first-person shooter. Or we get continuations in one way, shape, or form to StarCraft in the future. But with that, guys, let me know, how did you get involved with StarCraft 2? At what point did you end up picking up your copy of the game and started playing it? Let me know. Are you one of the people that was there from the very beginning, or were you someone who's just now coming into the scene? Let me know, guys, and let's have a real conversation about it.